Hey everyone. I know I've been under the weather for quite a bit. I kind of feel like no matter what I do, I'm always gonna have this stuffy nose. I had a cold back when it was cold, when it was cold. And then allergies hit and yeah, that just took me over. I wanted to give you a small update on what was going on because I don't know if I told you this, but so my specialist asked me to take blood. He also asked my husband to take blood. Now, you know that I have a daughter, but he wanted to make 100% sure that we were compatible. And we are compatible. Like I said, I have a daughter. So I had gotten a phone call from my specialist, and my specialist had pretty much stated that my husband has a genetic disorder. Disorder, and it wasn't going to affect me trying to conceive. But he also was telling me that my AMH was 0.46. He goes, this is not uncommon for females, especially when they're getting up in age, that it's going to be dropping. But he did tell me that last year my AMH was 1.3. It broke my heart, to say the very least, because I cried all that day. I'm 36 years old, and, I'm just realizing. I realize that, with time, decreases your chances of having a baby. That's just how it goes. But I didn't think that it was going to decrease so dramatically. There are women that are having babies that are 48, 49, 50, and it's just breaking my heart that I feel like I'm I'm in such a rush for time. It's not fair because I've been trying for 6 years. I've had 4 miscarriages. Like, I've been trying. It's not like I haven't been trying. I've been trying. And day in, day out, just taking medicine, just taking pills, just taking pills, just taking pills. I am physically and emotionally exhausted. But at the same time, I have this will to keep going. I don't understand why. I just can't stop. But I have this will to just keep going. I don't want to look back and say, what happened if I did this differently? What happened if, I did that differently? What would have happened? I don't want to just let it go. I cannot let it go. For the life of me, I just literally cannot let it go. And my husband, he was just like, you're the one who's preventing yourself from getting pregnant because you are putting way too much stress on yourself. And I was like, listen, this is not some overnight stress. It's not like I just happened to turn around within a year and was like, oh, well, I can't have a baby. I'm stressing over it. I said, no, this has been years and years and years and years of just me just trying and trying and trying and trying and no success. The first miscarriage, I wasn't even stressing, and yet I miscarried. And then the second miscarriage, I was kind of worried, and I miscarried. The third miscarriage, it was like, now I'm worried. Now I'm stressing. And then the fourth miscarriage was like, why even bother? But even when I had, like, after the miscarriage, I still wanted to try to keep going and try to get pregnant. And the fourth miscarriage was like in September. We're in June right now, and it's heartbreaking. It's just heartbreaking. My doctor told me, because I told him that I was going on vacation, that to kind of like enjoy my vacation, relax, just be okay. Do not think about it. And then he was like, as soon as you get back in September, give us a call. I'm really sad. Like, this is just not what I pictured my life to be. And the most heartbreaking thing that I could hear right now is that my daughter, my 6-year-old daughter, is praying to the same God that I've been praying to for so many years to just get pregnant. She wants a little brother or sister. She don't even care at this point what it is. And it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart to hear that she's asking for the most simplest of things, and just that prayer is not being heard. There's going to be some people that are like, well, your imaginary daddy in the sky is not hearing you because he's not real. Honestly, I really don't care what you guys think. I don't care what you guys feel. There are times when I feel the exact same way, but I feel like I would like to teach my daughter that there is some sort of being, some sort of God presence. I don't want her to be like this hypocrite. I don't want her to be judgmental. I just want her to be a good person. And I'm going to be teaching her that. I'm just going to be teaching her just to be a good person. I mean, that's all. But if you came here to bash my beliefs, I guess we have nothing to say. There are days when I do have a rocky relationship with God. Today being that day included, because I am kind of having this upset feeling towards him. I'll show you why. Hey, and it came! So yeah, I've just been really upset. I don't know, like this morning it came and I was like, well, thanks a lot for just screwing what I wanted up. And I really don't want to hear, well, God has a plan. I could honestly just debunk that, like, 100%. At this point, I don't want to hear anyone saying that, oh, God has a plan, he's good, blah, blah, blah. And I don't want to hear someone say, oh, well, he is a sky daddy or an imaginary sky daddy. Like, I don't want to hear that. If you have any suggestions of any type of like vitamin or something to help me maybe raise that number, please let me know. I will be forever grateful to you. They said they want me to take Clomid, and to be quite honest, I think I'm gonna start trying to take a little bit of the fertility blend, but I want to take the fertility blend. Reason being is because they don't want me to take Clomid until they start cycle monitoring me. So my OBGYN doesn't want to give it to me, and my specialist doesn't want to give it to me unless I'm cycle monitoring. And let me tell you how much Clomid is. Clomid is 20, I think it's like $20 or something. And the cycle monitoring for my OBGYN is 500 and I think it's like $520 or $530 for one cycle. And it's $350 over at my specialist. So to be honest, don't have the money because it is just something that I wasn't even really thinking about. But I would rather at this moment, because it's the time that they want me to start on Clomid is going to be in September and we're in June, and I would like to start my intake on fertility medicine or fertility pills now. Now it's June, July, August, so they say that you have to give it at least 3 months to just kick into your system. And if you haven't seen any of my videos, just I think I'm going to put one of my videos in the description below. But you do have to give it at least 3 months for it to get into your system. It is a vitamin. It is not medicine. Some people have gotten pregnant off of bottle number 1, but not me, because every time I take it and then I stop it, that's when I get pregnant. But at this point, the only thing that I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to figure out how to raise the level of my AM8. What was it again? I'm just scrolling. Oh, okay. So it's AMH. Now, I actually looked at this one video, which I'm going to put it in my description below. It said that naturally the AMH will lower, but because he thinks that it is the fallopian tube that they're getting the AMH, you could raise it. He said that was his thought, that was his theory. It's not fact. AMH is actually a very new thing that they test, and that is just something that I did not know. He said that sometimes if you do, if you have very low vitamin D, which I do have vitamin D deficiency, that that the AMH will go low. If you take your vitamin D pills, which I do now, which I've been taking, I think it's been like 2 months or something, or maybe, I don't know, maybe less. That if I get my vitamin D up, that my AMH will go up. And like I said, my AMH last year was 1.3. So it dramatically dropped. Now let me tell you what I was doing different from what, if I remember correctly, what I was doing different. I was taking CoQ10. And this is where I would like to say that I'm going to be taking ubiquinol. From what I was told from a personal trainer or a nutritionist, is that because he was actually helping me, he was looking it up. This was free consultation. It wasn't actually like a consultation, but he was kind of he was just helping me out. He was like a good friend. And he said, don't take CoQ10, take ubiquinol. And it's because it breaks down in your it breaks down into your system a whole lot easier, or it just, I don't know the exact words he did, but it just gets into your system better. So, sometime this week, maybe on Wednesday, today's Monday, I'm going to try to get my husband to go to Walmart. And this is why. You see the price on it? It is 100 mg, which I don't know. I don't know if that's good, but it's still from what I was told, better than CoQ10. Sometimes you could get the CoQ10 for pretty cheap over at Rite Aid, but I could possibly get the CoQ10 200 mg, but I mean, I don't know. I've been told to take the ubiquinol, and that is probably what I'm going to do. Once I actually get the ubiquinol, I'm going to probably call up, like, I don't know, one of my specialist nurses and see what could be a good dosage, because they have actually given me no reason for me to think that they are going to lie to me. So when I was taking CoQ10, I was taking the 400 mg, and I don't know, maybe I kind of made my body I don't know, like, depend on it. I'm not too sure. I don't know. I'm going to be taking the ubiquinol, and hopefully with the fertility blend, and hope that I won't need to have to call him in September, because this is just driving me crazy. He was talking about, I swear to God, like, this is what I didn't want. He was talking to me about IVF, and IVF is so expensive. Like, I know that my insurance isn't going to cover it, and oh, Lord, I'm actually thinking about, this is going to be really weird. I'm actually thinking about possibly checking overseas for IVF, because, to be quite honest, if it's going to be cheaper over there, I could have a vacation time. We all just go on vacation and I do my IVF. Now, I'm not going to be going to a third world country, but there are countries that are of the equivalent of our doctors, probably better, that are just a touch less expensive. You know what I mean? I don't know. There is a whole lot for me to think about before September, and I'm just so, like I said, I'm so exhausted. I'm so tired. But I will let you know if I have any updates on what's going on with me. This has been a wild ride, and I hope I don't jump off the ride without actually growing my family, because if that's the case, I wasted so much time, so much energy, and so much resources, because I put a lot of money into trying to have another child. I don't want all of that to go for nothing. This is my struggle. Don't make my struggle out to be your struggle. Do whatever you have to, do whatever you can, because at the end of the day, you're going to be questioning yourself on, why didn't I do this differently? Why didn't I do that differently? Why couldn't I have just done it? Your and my body are totally different. But the only thing that I would suggest you do is, if you have not gotten your blood drawn for AMH and you have been having trouble conceiving, definitely think about that. I feel like my specialist is right for me. if you would like to know what specialists I go to, and if you live in the New Jersey area, well, North New Jersey area, the consultation is actually free. I still haven't paid a dime. And I got the blood work, and he checked my eggs. He told me how many I had on each side. So yeah, I mean, this place is right for me because at this moment, I just I can't like fork over thousands and thousands of dollars. I can't. We went over to this one specialist, and she wanted me to spend like $330 or $350 for the consultation, which isn't bad. Like, I wasn't gonna say no. We were actually gonna spend that money. But then all of a sudden she wanted me to pay before I saw the doctor. So it's just like, what happens if I don't even like the doctor? What happens if she says something that doesn't make sense? I mean, like, I can't get my money back, you know? She did say something that kind of made sense to me, but still, I mean, the whole entire thing was kind of weird. But yeah, let me just stop because she's not even my doctor. I mean, she sounded really nice when she called me back, but I was just still not gonna deal with that. But let me just tell you what she actually said to me, what her explanation of why she wanted me to give her the money before seeing her. She was like, well, people would see me, get their answers, and then they would burn me. They wouldn't pay, and then I would be stuck with a bill. Not really stuck with a bill, but you know what I mean. Like, she wouldn't be paid. And that's why I like about this other place, because the first consultation is free, and I think a first checkup is free or whatever. So anyways, let me just let you go because this video has been long enough. And to be quite honest, I would like to go out and get some CRTs from CVS because, yeah, I need to start doing my couponing again. I had a week off of couponing, which was pretty sad. And I think, was it Memorial Sunday or something like that? Didn't go because it said that there was not going to be any P&G coupons. Then turns out, like, then and there that there were going to be P&G coupons. And then this weekend that passed, today's Monday, so yesterday, I just didn't go because I was like, you know what, I still have these freaking stitches in my foot, and it has been over 5 weeks, so I'm kind of like a little bit upset about that, and I still need to call up my foot doctor to make an appointment because last week I was supposed to go, but I was so deathly sick on Wednesday. No, was it Wednesday? No, it was Thursday. I was so sick, like I couldn't even get out of bed. I did get out of bed. I couldn't even get off the couch. Like, I fell asleep, and I slept until like 5 o'clock. So, yeah. I was actually hoping that was, like, signs of pregnancy, but yeah, didn't happen. Just completely misread everything. I mean, I was not feeling well. I was sick, but I didn't think I was that sick. Like, I had strep throat, but I didn't think it was that bad. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to put them in the comment section below. But that's all I have to say. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye!